Hello everyone, welcome to FIFA 18 career mode. It's finally on the channel. I decided to bite the bullet and get FIFA. I got the Ronaldo edition, so I got the game early to download, and now we're gonna jump into our career mode. And it's very exciting because we're going Forest Green Rovers, and it's gonna be a very challenging career mode in this FIFA. Forest Green Rovers. Here we go. So we'll just do a bit of a quick check before we jump straight into the career mode, and you can see bold expectations. Domestic success is pretty important. Everything else is pretty low, but domestic success is important. I'm gonna guess that has something to do with staying in the league, because obviously they've just come up from the conference. It's very tough when you just come up from the conference. So this is gonna be really important that we stay in the division, and this is gonna sort of really map out how we're gonna approach season 1, because it's gonna be tricky. It's gonna be very difficult. Up my manager, Australian Joe Review. I picked the guy that was most sort of appropriate looking to me, and they've got the token Asian guy. They've got how many different white guys in here, and they have the 2 token black guys, but then there's only 1 token Asian, and that's this guy. I'm gonna make him look really professional, but yeah, this is the I can't. They just put more faces, or they should include like the actual the manager face. Like, you can make your own player. Why can't you make your own manager? I don't understand why they can't just transfer that section to here. So, welcome to Forest Green Rovers career mode. We're in now, and preseason tournament invite is what we kick off with. I like how this has still been included in the game. Good way to get some early cash, and we got a few different options here. Obviously, we go for the big one, the 1.1 million here in Germany, European International Cup. Got a lot of money, but the chances of us winning it a lot slimmer. So normally go for the middle one. We'll go for the European Continental Shield. Looking at the teams there, we are extremely underclassed compared to them. However, I think that's probably the best way for us to get any sort of money out of it. Youth development very low. They want us to sign 1 youth player in the forward position. Keep attendance of 85% in 5 consecutive home matches. So that's going to be quite tough. No continental matches. Financial, nothing. Thank God for that. Domestic success is big, so we want to avoid the finish in the bottom part, reach the round 32 of the FA Cup, and win the League 2 or fight for promotion within 3 seasons. I reckon we can get promoted in Season 2. In Season 1, I don't think we can do it. I've looked at the squad before starting this, and I don't think we can do it in this season. For what we can prepare for is Season 2, we go for the big push and get up to League 1. So now, before we go much further, we're going to look into the squad itself. The best way to do this, I think, is the squad hub now. What it's called? Anyway, this is the squad hub. This is fantastic that they've actually redone this. Look at that. It's so much more organized, this. Like, look at this. This is so much better. And financial as well is all here. This is such a good section. Anyways, let's discuss the weaknesses of this current squad. The weaknesses of the squad is defense. We have not very good defenders. We have plenty of them. None of them are extremely high rated, which is really concerning, because defense is the most important part of this league. There's a lot of very fast striking players in other teams, and we need to be able to bring that into we need to bring that into our squad as well. We need a high scoring team with a very strong, stable defense. You can't really have both at once. And I think we will need to focus on the defensive side of the team. Our attack isn't too bad. We got some decent players in terms of going front. Reece Brown here in particular, very pacey player, can play all along the midfield, which is fantastic. Our striker, our main one, will be Christian Deutsch here, who I think he was their top scorer last season to help them get promoted into League 2 this season. And this guy is going to be extremely important in terms of getting him on the score sheet. Okay, and we have a good young striker here, Antonio Gomez, Portuguese striker. He's on loan at the moment, but he's got a lot of flair. But I reckon he's going to be a big part of the career mode as well. So we're going to go this season. Our main formation is going to be the 4-2-3-1. It's quite an offensive formation, but we're going to be playing it more defensively, more possession based. Keeping the ball's going to be hard this season, so I think this formation is going to work mostly in our favor, I'm hoping. We've just got Deutsch up front, Brown is behind. He's our most creative player. not the best, not very creative, but he's the best at dribbling, so therefore he has the best creativity. Randall on the left, Marsh Brown on the right, getting very pacey players. And we've got two absolute solid midfielders in our captain Noble, and we've got Traore next to him. Noble is more of a box-to-box midfielder. Traore is more just stay in that position and cut up play. Collins and Roberts are in the middle here. Collins actually plays in midfield, but I actually think he's better for us in centre-back, because I haven't got many other centre-backs that are that great, honestly, so he'll have to do for now. Bradley Collins in goal. I've had him in a previous career mode in goal. He wasn't too bad, but I'd actually reckon we need to buy a new goalkeeper. Bennett at right back, and Laird, who's fantastic at left back here. This guy's going to be a really important player. He's 29, so getting on a little bit. He's not really getting on, but he's one of the oldest players in the squad, but he's the most experienced out there, and we're going to need his experience beyond anything. Alright, so now we're going to talk about transfers in this episode, and as you can see, we actually have quite a bit of money. Newly promoted club. I use that thing to give us a bit of extra funds as well for career modes. We have 2.3 transfer budget. I'm actually going to modify it to make it about 2 million, so we have a bit of wage budget to work with here. That will do there. So 70-30, 2 million transfer budget and 15 grand on the wage budget. Pretty good. That's actually really good, and we can actually make quite a few transfers with this, which is really useful. Got Teddy Bishop here, who's a centre midfielder. I believe he was a centre back at some point, but again, a very solid midfielder. I hope we can bring him in, but he's pretty high potential, so I'm not too sure about that. So we're gonna try and buy a player, and I hit the buy button, and we're going straight into a cutscene negotiation here. And we're going to be trying to sign Teddy Bishop in midfield. I don't believe we actually have to do this every time we try and sign a player. This is actually really interesting. So, first let's decide what type of deal we're trying to pursue. Teddy Bishop, this is it. This is the transfer negotiations off the back here. I'm really nervous. So, offering a transfer fee. Now, I don't know anything about him. I should have probably done a bit of research before I've got into this situation, but I wasn't aware of this. But let's just put, he's a pretty good young player. Let's put £500,000 down for him. No, I'm worried about that. Let's put 400,000 and see what happens here. And submit the offer. Let's just see what happens. I'm curious. Can we agree on that? 400,000 for Bishop. I bet you it's too much. I think I maybe put too much down for him, but I think that's what his value is. I feel like wasting my trip here. Oh my god. Look at my face. Oh god, he just walked straight out of the room and I look so depressed. Negotiation skills just collapsed. Oh my god. Absolute transfer. He didn't even give me the time. Oh, god damn it. Okay, so for the end of this episode, we're going to start our first match in the European Champions Shield. First match is up against Meppen, and we're going to play this match and see how the squad goes early on. And hopefully we get some transfers done after the match. I put a lot of scouting out to go so we learn a bit more about the players before we jump into transfer negotiations. And embarrassingly, don't get... For various the other manager got freaking walked out, so I need to work on my negotiation skills, obviously. So we're gonna go with our best squad out. Why not? Since we have them, and just see how they play, and hope for the best here. Here we go. Our first match, pre-season. It's exciting. First match as manager. No one needs to know about that transfer mishap. We didn't need to sign Bishop. It's not important to us. What's important right now is getting a victory in our first match. So, the fence feels really shaky. Just feeling how the players move at the back, it just doesn't their dribbling must just be rubbish here. Traore having to run back again here. They get the head on that, and our keeper didn't get to it. I think the keeper made that a bit more difficult than what he, had to. Oh, he's gone down, clutching his foot there, and that's a bad tackle, man. I think he's been booked. No, he's being warned. He's not being booked. I just hope my player is fine. The last thing I want is one of my very thin squad to be thinner, because douches like this go in with their studs up on the ankle. Look how mad I am. Look how angry I am at that situation. Injury. And now he's sprinting clear here. One in the middle, and we get a corner out of it. He's got good pace on the wing there. And I'm really happy about that. So Noble to take this. Crossing it in. It's gone out to Traore. Out to Collins. Who's going to smack this. Straight at the goalkeeper. Should have aimed to one of the sides. But again, decent effort from us. About to go to half time here. Let's see if we can sneak another shot in. Deutsch here. Pass it in the middle. And Randall should have done better. He's still there. He scores it. Yes, he gets it. Second chance. Randall scores our first goal as a manager, the new manager. I'm so proud. He should have scored there. And then it makes it, I don't know, it's just defensive nightmare, chaos. Look at this. Didn't even look. He just deft turn and hit it. Goes in. Randall getting his first goal of the season. Our first goal as a manager of the club. And the first goal, yeah, it's exciting. We're winning just for half time. Really wanted us to get another shot in. Goal, I'll take it. Double two-touch play. Randall through. Alright, we gotta get a cross in here. And this is not. I don't actually know. I didn't check if he's even left-footed, Randall. Probably should know that because I can imagine their weak foot stars is really low. See, players really should have split up more there. Traore's still going to pressure and kick the ball here. He's done really well. In the box it goes for Brown. He should have finished that. We need to be more clinical. That was a chance to really just wrap it up. It's the perfect time to wrap things up as well. Clinical finishing, just not there yet. And it's just not good enough. And this is bad. Oh, it's a good shot off the crossbar. Clear it out. Brown with a good touch. Losing out again here. Randall clears it up. And Traore, who's been like out of the blue, just what's he doing over here? Sprinting off, needs help. Tough Madison loses that immediately. 1-0 victory. Randall with the winner just at the end. One of the last kicks for the end of the first half. 3 points, and that's crucial. Fantastic start. A perfect start. You can't complain when you get a perfect start. After that first win, looking at our Group A, we're second in the table. I believe they scored 2 then though, even though you can see that when they scored 2, so they scored more goals, so they're above us. But Dundalk and SV Meppen are below us. We're currently second place. If we keep going where we currently are, we could actually try and get to the next round, which is exactly the aim. Each round gets you more money, and that's what we want. So I was going to clean up the episode, but I thought I'd advance a few days, and we just got a transfer offer for Sam Russell. Now, I don't know anything about Sam Russell, because I don't know the squad that well yet, so we're going to have a quick check who Sam Russell is. He's our goalkeeper. He's not our main goalkeeper, actually. He's second in order. 60,000 for him. I want to know what his value is, because like I don't actually know what he's worth, this guy. Sam Russell. I'm going to go and accept this. We're going to accept the offer for Sam Russell, I think. And we'll see when that goes through to Yeovil Town. So at the end of that first episode, guys, we won our first match in the European Continental Shield. We had a transfer negotiation disaster where we tried to sign a promising young player and failed miserably, which is unfortunate, but it's just the way it goes sometimes. And I put a lot of other scouts out to get some more idea of different players out there. Next episode, we will be making some big transfers, trying to bring in a lot of loan players as well as some actual players we're going to buy to bring to the squad. So very exciting next episode. Hit the like button. Thank you to all of you who are here supporting the channel. It means so much to me. And I'll see you all in the next FIFA career mode.